Hey guys, so today I'll just explain you about the file system, okay? The basics of file system. Um, I mean, not so advanced as I said. Whatever it is, whatever I have mentioned in this notepad, these things are all good to start with. Okay, that's what I would say. So the file system is nothing but for every operating system there should be some sort of files systems to organize your directories, to organize your types of files and everything. So even Linux is also having the same kind of setup. Okay, so we are going to see what do you mean by file and what are the types of file, and we will see the system tree and what do you mean by home directory, how can you change the directory, how can you view the current directory, and how can you create the directory, how can you remove the directory, and how can you see the directory contents. So these many things. So let's jump in. Okay, cool. So basically we have three types of files in Linux. Okay, always remember three types of files in Linux. Yeah, three types of files. So one is ordinary file, and the other one is directory file, and the other one is device file. Okay, now you can ask me, Sami, what do you mean by ordinary file? Ordinary file is nothing but it's like a regular file. Okay, regular file where we normally create vi space, some file.txt, so wherein it has some data. Okay, it has some characters, it has some data. Okay, so we call it as a regular file. Directory file is nothing but for example, if you're creating make.dir directory 1, so this is like a directory wherein this will have what are the files inside and what are the subdirectories inside. So we call that as a directory file. And there is something called device file. So what do you mean by device file? So whatever devices you're connecting to the Linux server, the Linux will identify it as a device file. Okay, so to read or write a device, you have to perform these operations on its associated file. Okay, so every device Linux will take it as a file. So that's what. So basically these three files are very important, just for your understanding. Okay, now if you see ordinary text file, inside this there are two types. Okay, there are two types. So in this two types, one is first one is text file and the other one is binary file. Okay, now the text file is the one which is a regular file wherein we write the script, we write something. Okay, you can often see the contents. Okay, so you can type cat space and some file name, you can see what is the content of that file. Okay, but the binary file is something different. Okay, binary file, it will print all the different ASCII characters. Okay, why? Because it may be in a C programming, in a compiling, or it is a binary file. Okay, wherein maybe picture file. Okay, so if you can't open a picture of file in the command prompt, so when you cat space samir.jpg, it will give you a different character altogether. So we call it as a binary file, those kind of things. Okay, and the next one is directory file, which is nothing but, as I said, it's just creating the directory and it will have the list of file names and list of subdirectories. Okay, I will just show you in practical. And the device file is also, for example, you're connecting any USB device or CD-ROM or anything, so it will come into the device directory. Okay, now the next thing, I just want to show you something in the Google. 1 minute. So here, if you see Unix file system tree. Okay, I hope you guys have seen this before, but just to make sure, directory tree images. Okay, see this? So this is how our Linux system has been designed. So on the top, if you see on the top here, so this one on the top, this is our root. And then you have all the subdirectories here, and inside the subdirectory you have many subdirectories, and then it's going on and on and on. Okay, now So we call this as a Unix file system tree. Okay, I'll just explain not in detail. I'll just I'll just show you in the system screen how it is. Okay, so this is one thing, and the next thing is, let me open the terminal. So if you want to see in which directory you are in, just type pwd, which is nothing but present working directory. Okay, and if you want to see which is your home directory, you can type echo space $home. So your home directory is home ec2 user. Okay, and if you want to see for example, you want to change your current directory. Okay, so you are in cd slash say for example tmp here, and you want to change your current directory. Cd is the change directory, and then you want to change it to home. So cd, if you type cd, it will automatically directly go to home. Or if you want to for example you're in temp, so cd space tilde symbol, that is also okay, pwd, see, that is also you are in home only. Okay, see, so tilde is nothing but your home directory. Okay, so this is one thing. Now the next thing is how to create the directories. Okay, that is another thing. So mkdir ls minus l mkdir. So directory is nothing but just a folder. Okay, in the Windows we are just creating the folders, right? So here if you open here, so desktop here, so right click, new folder. So here we call it as a directory, that's it. So mkdir, okay, app directory, something like that. Now now if you do ls minus l app dir, sorry, ls, okay, ls minus l d app dir. Okay, so that d is important. So if you want to see something to something, the list for the directory, you have to add d here. Okay, or if you want to do ls minus l everything, yeah, so that is also comes up. But if you want to specifically, if you want to see the entire long listing for directory, you have to add this d. This is one thing, ls minus ld. And then make directory. So if you want to remove the directory, you can always rmdir. Okay, one more thing I just want to say. So mkdir, so let's see like this, mkdir pis slash data, for example, and then pis slash progs, and then pis. So what happens in this? See, it just gives us an error. Okay, that this is, I mean, I was trying to create subdirectories like this, so it is not working. Okay, so you can create number of subdirectories with one. How to do that? So mkdir, I want to see patches, dbs, and docs. So what happens if you see this, ls minus l, control l, ls minus lrt, see, patches, docs, dbs. So you can use make dir, and you can create multiple directories together, no problem. Okay, and if you want to create a directory like this, see, make dir samir, then samir slash sub 1, then samir slash sub 2. Do you think it's working? Let's see. Okay, so cd ls minus lrt, yeah, so samir is there. Okay, now cd samir ls, yeah, see, so that is, I mean, that is also the way how to create the directories. Okay, subdirectories. Now if you want to remove the directory, how can you do that? rmdir, okay, I'm going to remove samir. Okay, okay, now it says directory is not empty because I have lot of subdirectories inside samir. Now how do you do that? rm-rf samir, now ls minus l, now samir is not there. So rm-rf is very powerful. Even you can apply it for directory removing also, even if it has any data. So you have to use it very caution. Okay, that is one thing with rmdir. Now the next one I would say is, let's check the notepad. Okay, home directory, making directory, remove. Okay, now we will see the ls options. Okay, so what are the options we have for ls? So ls is nothing but it will just list the options here. So let's see this. Normally if you type ls, you are getting like this. Now I'm going to add ls minus x. I'm also getting the same kind of things. Okay, now you'll just add ls minus f, capital F. Now this is very important. Okay, so what is that ls minus f? 1 minute. Okay, cool. So ls minus f. So what is this functionality of f? So f is nothing but it will just tell you how many directories you have. So slash 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 slash, and also yes, it has blue color noted, so it means that these are all the directories and rest of the things are file. And also yes, we have other options, ls minus l. So here you will get d. So those are all directories. Hyphen 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 in the first one here, those are all files. Okay, so ls minus f will give you the entire things. Okay, and say for example, if you want to, if you're creating some shell file, okay, see script.sh example. Okay, now I'm just typing ls minus l, so I'm getting all the files. Now I'm just typing ls minus f. Now see, script.sh is there. Okay, temp file is there. Okay, cool. So all these things are text files and rest of the things are directories. Okay, cool. ls minus f x. Okay, perfect. Now the next thing what we are talking about is what are the various ways of what are the various options we can use. So this is the one, ls minus xr. So what exactly this one does? Can we do this, ls minus r? Okay, you can do this one also. So ls minus r, it will tell you what are the files, what are the directories we have, and inside the directory what are the files you have. So inside the directory we do not have anything. So let me go to the cd app dir. So here I don't have anything. Now I'm going to create some file. Okay, file1.txt. So I have the file1.txt. I'm going back. cd dot means I'm going back. Now ls minus r capital. See, in the app dir I got file1.txt. So you can verify in this format also when you type ls minus r. Okay, so these are all the things, and the next one is if you want to see the hidden files, ls minus a. So ls minus a will give you the hidden files. So hidden files will start with dot ssh, vim info. These are all the hidden files. Input, bash rc, bash profile, bash logout, bash history. These are all the hidden files. So you can also create some hidden files, I mean with dot. So ls minus la. So if you see this, there is something called hidden files is created. But if you just type ls, you will not get any hidden files. You will just in order to get the hidden files, you have to type ls minus la. Okay, and the next one is in the normal scenario in any company, so usually people do ls hyphen lrt. So what it does is whatever you have modified the last, okay, it will come up at the down below. So reverse, and then t is for modification. It's a sort file names by last modification time. Okay, so just remember these commands. Let me type it in a notepad. So for example, ls, okay, ls minus t. So what this will do, so this will do sorts the file names, okay, by last modification time. Remember that. So if you want to see some file names which was last modified, so you have to type ls minus lt, both are same. Okay, both are same. Now if you want to see ls minus u, which is the last access time, okay, sorts the file names last access time. So this one we normally use it for some kind of from program A to program B when it was accessed, for these kind of things. Okay, and then so the best way I would say is always use ls minus lrt. Okay, so it will say last modification time, and then it will be in a reverse order. So that's all. And I want to show you here the file system here. See this cd slash here. Okay, so ls minus lrt. Okay, so if you see in the Google here, so slash is there, this is slash, and inside slash we have all these directories. Whatever directories we have, couple of directories will be there. Okay, so you can ask me, Samir, what is the use of bin here? Okay, I hope you guys will be aware of it, but just to let you know in 2 minutes. So bin is like this, slash bin, you will have list of command binaries. I mean, for example, whatever command I'm just typing here, right? Okay, cat for cd, okay, ls minus l, for example, cat, second line. So, you know, these commands and other things and will be there. cd slash, if you see bin, see this, all the commands, everything, less command is there, okay, all those commands will be there. So basically slash bin is nothing but these are all the directories where all the common Unix commands binaries are found. Okay, that is one thing. And there is something else. Okay, cd slash, okay, etc, see, cd slash, what is etc, cd slash etc. So etc is nothing but, you know, it has a configuration files. Okay, that is, this is for your list of command binaries. So slash etc is, it's for configuration files. Okay, so etc you can change it, I mean we can change it here, but you will not be having access most of the times. Okay, for example, if you see this cat etc, okay, passwd. So here in this one, this is the password passwd, that is a file name where it will have list of user IDs. And what is the user ID, what is the group ID, what is the default path name, and what is the shell they are using. Okay, so cat is like a, I mean etc is like a configuration file where we can see the list of important files. And the next one is dev. So what is dev, Samir? cd slash dev. So if you remember, I was just talking about the device file. So this directory contains all your directory, all the device files. So these files, I mean these files, right, whatever you are seeing right now, these files will never occupy any kind of space or any space on any disk. Okay, so this is one thing. And yeah, the next important would be temp. So here, right, whatever is there inside this folder, we should not save any important files over here, because as a system admin, these files, whatever is there in the temp folder, tmp folder, it will be wiped off because of during the system maintenance or system patching. Okay, so but we can create some temporary files here. Okay, but we have to make sure that these files are wiped out. It will be regularly wiped out by the system. Okay, so that's all for the file system. I don't have any. That's it, guys. Thank you.